Ladies and gentlemen, when you wake up in the morning, before you even check your phone, ask yourself, what words are you speaking into your own life? Because words are powerful. They are seeds. And when planted, they grow into the reality you live in. If all you do is speak defeat, negativity, or doubt, don't be surprised if that's exactly what shows up in your life. But when you speak blessings, confidence, and faith over yourself, you start creating a new path forward. When we talk about the power of words, it's not just poetry or philosophy, it's science and life experience. Every thought that passes through your mind becomes stronger the moment you give it voice. When you speak, you are not simply describing your reality, you are shaping it. Think about it. If every day you tell yourself you are unlucky, unworthy, or incapable, your actions will start to reflect that belief. You'll hesitate to take risks, you'll shrink away from opportunities, and eventually your life will mirror the limits you've spoken into existence. But when you wake up and declare, I am ready, I am capable, I am moving forward, you shift the atmosphere inside you, and your choices start lining up with your words. Your language acts like a compass, pointing you toward a direction long before your feet move. Athletes speak victory into themselves before they ever win a game. Students who say, I can learn this, are more likely to push through the hard parts and succeed. The same principle applies to every single one of us. What you say about yourself in private moments, when nobody is watching, is setting the tone for your public reality. You don't need perfect circumstances to start speaking differently. You just need discipline. Even if you're facing setbacks, declare growth. Even if money is tight, declare provision. Words plant seeds in your minds. And like any seeds, they grow when watered daily with consistency and belief. It may not change everything overnight, but it will begin to change you. And when you change, your life cannot stay the same. Affirmations are often misunderstood as wishful thinking, but in reality they are a form of education. Think about how we learn anything in life through repetition. A student doesn't remember a formula the first time they hear it. They practice it, they write it down, they say it until it becomes second nature. In the same way, when you speak affirmations, you are training your own mind to accept new truths. It's not magic, it's conditioning. If you tell yourself every morning, I am disciplined, I am focused, I am worthy of success, your brain starts treating those statements as facts. Over time, they replace the doubts that used to hold you back. This isn't about ignoring reality, it's about shaping how you respond to it. Life will always present challenges, but the language you use to define yourself determines how you meet those challenges. If you've educated your mind to believe you are capable, then even when obstacles come, you won't crumble. You'll stand taller because your identity is rooted in what you've been teaching yourself daily. Think of it as mental muscle. Just like physical strength comes from consistent training, mental strength comes from consistent affirmation. At first it may feel strange, even uncomfortable, but the more you practice, the more natural it becomes. Before long, the words you once had to force will flow out of you with confidence, and they will show in the way you walk, talk, and act. Affirmations are lessons, and the student is you. When you commit to repeating the right lessons, you graduate into a stronger, wiser version of yourself. Speak them with conviction, because your mind is listening, and your future is taking notes. So many of the limitations we carry aren't really ours, they were handed to us. Maybe it was a teacher who told you that you weren't smart enough, or a family member who doubted your potential, or a moment in your past when you failed and decided that failure defined you. Over time, these voices become scripts that play in your head, telling you what you can and cannot do. But here's the truth, those scripts can be rewritten. You are not bound to the negative beliefs that others planted in you. You have the power to reprogram your mind by choosing new words and new declarations. When you begin speaking blessings over yourself, You're not pretending those old voices never existed, you're replacing them. Every time you say, I am capable, you weaken the hold of the old belief that said you weren't enough. Every time you declare, I have value, you silence the voice that told you your worth was measured by other people's approval. This process doesn't happen overnight, but with consistency, the old patterns lose their grip. It's like installing new software on a computer. The old program might have been corrupted, full of errors slowing everything down, but when you upload the new program, the system begins to run differently. Speaking blessings is the new program. It updates your thoughts, your emotions, and eventually your actions. Reprogramming limiting beliefs is about refusing to let your past dictate your future. You can't always control what was said about you, but you can absolutely control what you choose to say about yourself today. And when you start speaking life, your future opens in ways you never imagined possible.